So please intimate to your friends. So class will start in within 2 to 3 minutes. Okay, so good afternoon to all of you. So yesterday we completed the tab navigation project. Okay, so the missing part is the execution. So all of you run your applications. I think so from your end, so you all are checking your outputs. Okay, so I will show the output once again. So just wait a minute. So just run your application. Okay, so this is the tab navigation output. Okay, so when I'm clicking here chat status, so it will navigate to status fragment. Okay, so if I'm clicking the tabs calls, it will navigate to calls fragment. If I'm clicking the charts, it will navigate to charts fragment. Okay, so at the same time, so it is a swiping purpose is also available. So in case if you are observing, so here I'm swiping. Okay, so swiping from right to left and left to right. Okay, so it is also working fine. Okay, so it is swiping is available in view pager. So with the help of view pager only, so we can swipe these fragments. Okay, so this is all about the tab navigation. Okay, so now the next application, notifications. Okay, so today we are going to discuss about the notifications concept. Okay, so generally, so when we are using the notifications, generally, so when you guys are using the notification, get alert of messages or calls. Okay, if any applications like WhatsApp or Flipkart, if they are announcing any announcement to all the users, so then only so we are the particular application needs notification. Yes, if, let us take an example of Flipkart. If they provide any new products or any subscribe, in case if you are subscribing any for the new product, so that time so they will provide the notification. At the same time, so if they are giving any offer, product offers like any festival offer, so that time also they are providing the notification. Means cloud notification. They are using the cloud notification. So, but we are in this aspect we are displaying the offer notification. Okay? So even if you are using the WhatsApp, so some your friend is sending a message to you, so then on now also you are getting a message in the notification. Okay. So this notification generally it will display in the top of the screen, right? Let us assume use your mobile. So generally all notifications icons and all notifications are about Hello. Hello.
Sir, it's clear, sir.
Yeah, okay, okay. Thank you. Okay, so in notification, so we are displaying outside of the regular UI. That means, so we are creating one screen. Okay, so if you are displaying any, if you are running any applications, we are creating by default activity. Okay, so inside the default activity, so we didn't create anything related to this notification. Okay, so it is the outside of our UI. Okay, so if you are clicking any button or any test view or any component, so then only that particular notification will be available outside of the UI. That means in your notification bar. Okay, if you are drag your notification bars, then only so you can able to see your notification. Okay, like this. So in your generally each and every notifications, it will the combination of small icon. Okay, so it is the combination of small icon, and this is the title. That means a particular title message, the title of a particular notification or a title of your app. So that's based on our requirement. And after that, so this is the your app notification description, small description. Okay, so regularly we are going to displaying these three components. That is one for image, that means a small icon, and after that another one is title, and one more thing is description. Okay, so based on our app requirement only, so we can able to display the remaining properties. Okay, so it generally it is the combination of small icon, title, and detail test. Okay, so it is the notification. Okay, so next, how the notifications are used. Okay, so Android use the notification that appears icon on the status bar. It means so these icons, so in each and every notifications, it will appear some icons. Okay, in right side of your screen in this screenshot. And after that, to see the details, user open the notification drawer. Okay, so if you are open this notification drawer, then only you can able to see uh, this particular notification. Okay, so right, so in case if you are not open this navigation dial, so you can then only so you can able to see only the notification icon in your notification bar. If you are got any message from WhatsApp, so you are got the WhatsApp icon available in your notification icon. Okay, so and next one is, so user can view the notification anytime in the notification drawer. If the notifications is available with you, so you can able to see anytime. Okay, until unless you are click on the clear all. Okay, in case if you are clicking the particular notification also based on your application, it will clear the notification. So generally, if you are clicking the WhatsApp message in the notification, that particular notification will be disappear if you are clicking. Okay, so until unless if you are not clicking, the WhatsApp notification messages will stay here. Okay, so these are the notification usage. Okay, and app icon badge. See, in nowadays, each and every mobile having the icon badge. That means if you are getting any message or any notifications from any messenger or LinkedIn or whatever it is. So whatever the notifications available inside the application, those are notification count available inside the this app icon badge. Okay, so if you are getting a two messages or two mails, so in your Gmail app, so it will contain it showing the number 2. Okay, so it is based on your icon badge. And one more thing, so it is available in your mobile phones above the 8.0 versions. Okay, so this notification badge is available above 8.0. That means Oreo, above the Oreo versions. Okay, and that means that is the API level 26 or higher. So below 8.0 and lower versions, the icon badge will not appear. Okay, and so new notifications are displayed as a colored badge, so also known as a notification dot. Okay, so it is nothing but a notification badge or notification dot, so both are same. Okay, and so users can long press on the app icon so to see the notification for that app, similarly to see in our notification drawer. So not only to drag the notification drawer, so if you are long press the particular icon, particular app icon, so now also you can able to see what are the notifications you have. Okay, so these two requirements available about the 8.0 or API level 26 versions only. Okay, so these two requirements available in our 8.0 or above versions only. Okay, so now the notification channel. See, the notification channel means so we can able to see your notifications in all mobiles. Okay, so if we are running any Flipkart application, so the Flipkart, if they announce, they will provide any announcement to all the users. So the Flipkart application is running from 4.0 API level 15 onwards, if I'm not wrong. So the WhatsApp Flipkart notifications is available 4.0 from 4.4 onwards to and API level 30. So I think so now the latest version is API level 30, if I'm not wrong. Okay, Q mobiles. So Q mobile also the Flipkart application is running. So that applications also the notifications is available. But here the major part is this notification channel from 8.0 and above versions. Okay, so below versions this notification channel is not mandatory, but the above versions the notification channel is mandatory. So why? Because so in above the 8.0 version, so they will use some default additional properties like app broad app icon badge or app notifications, and some icon colors, app badge icon colors, so they will provide like some more additional properties. So but we are discussing the simple notifications. Okay, so I will tell you so how to create this notification channel. So what are the properties we need to write in this notification channel in a coding part. So just I will explain the what is what. Okay, so notification channel, so use it to create the user customizable channel for each type of notifications to be displayed. Okay, so whatever the notification it will be displaying in our application, so it will be customizable. Okay, so you can customize particular notification. Okay, so you can customize the particular notification. So but in the below versions, so we are unable to customize these notifications. Okay, so more than one notifications can be grouped into a channel. Okay, so generally in below versions we are unable to group the particular notifications. Okay, so that means if in our, let us take an example of your WhatsApp. So your WhatsApp having 10 contacts, so the 10 people send the message to you at a time, so you all are getting 10 notifications in below versions. But in above versions they it will grouped as a only one notification. So like let us assume, so if you are getting any notifications here, so you are getting here the WhatsApp icon, and here it will display the new message or whatever it is. So here it will display some number. So three charts, three charts and two messages or four messages. Okay, so three charts and four messages. So this type of notifications is available. That means this is called as a grouped notifications. Okay, so these functionality is available in a 8.0 or above versions only. Okay, so this is called as a grouped notification. So and it is available in our notification channel. Okay, so in old versions, so it will come in the notification as like this. If one for the first person is coming, the first person notification will be appear here, and the second person notification I will be appear here. Okay, and the third person notifications will be available here. Okay, so this is the way, so you can able to see your notification in the below versions. Okay, so but the above versions it will be grouped as a like this. Okay, so it is also possible in our grouped messages, and the set notification behavior like sound, light, and vibration, and so on, and applied to all the notification in that channel. Okay, so whatever the properties, by default only the default notification sound is available. So in case if you have any customizable light or customizable sound, so you can create these sounds and these lights in our notification channel. Okay, so these all properties, whatever the properties, so we can able to add, so those properties we need to add in our notification channel. Okay, so these are the advantages for creating the notification channel. Okay, and the next one, a notification channel are mandatory. So why it is mandatory? That means so you already know it. So these notification channels are introduced in Android 8.0 or above versions, and API level 26. Okay, so all notifications must be assigned to a channel starting from 8.0, else your notifications will not displayed. Okay, so above the 8.0, so in case if you are using any notification channel above 8.0 mobile phones, so these notifications will not be displaying. Okay, so anyways it is not a problem, so I will show you in a practical way. So before adding the notification channel, and after adding the notification channel, I will tell you in a practical manner. Okay, so for these apps targeting the lower than Android 8.0, so no need to implement in the notification channel. Okay, so in case if you are running this application, the below 8.0 version. Okay, so below 8.0 version, so those systems you will no need to implement the notification channel. So who are running these applications in the 8.0 or above version, so those systems only we need to create the notification channel. Okay, so this is the difference between below versions and the lower versions. The apart from this notification channel, so the rest of the coding part all are common. Okay, so how the notification channel will work? See, generally, so we are enabling the notifications in our mobile phones, right? So in case if you are creating the notification channels, this notification permission, so it will automatically enabling. Okay, so this is one application. So if you are writing the notification channel, so these notifications will be automatically enabling. Okay, so if in case if you are not writing, so this notification is disabled by default. So that's why your app notifications will not appear. Okay, so that's why you need to write your notification channel when you are using the notifications. Okay, so creating the notification channel. So how to create the notification channel? So this is the requirement. Launcher making మీన్స్ నాకు అర్థం కాలేదమ్మా అది, సో ఒకసారి మళ్ళీ చెప్పరా? లాంచర్ మేకింగ్ మీన్స్ దట్ మీన్స్ అంటే మీన్ యాప్ పబ్లిషింగ్ ప్లే స్టోర్లో పబ్లిష్ చేసే ప్రాసెస్, ఆర్ ఐకాన్ చేంజ్ చేయడం, యాప్ ఐకాన్ చేంజ్ చేయడం? Okay. Okay, so launcher theme changed. Okay. I got the point. See, uh, those launchers are in real-time applications. Okay, so if you are creating the real-time applications, it will take a lot of time. Okay, that means so the developers will concentrating on so I think almost 6 to 7 months or more than 6 months. So then only one particular product will be available in your Play Store. Okay, so if you are publishing any application, so they will check all the rules and regulations, the quality of the product and the quantity of the product, అండ్ సో ఆ పర్టికులర్ ప్రొడక్ట్లో మనకి ఏమైతే కావాలి అనుకుంటారో సో గూగుల్ దే విల్ చెక్ ఇట్ ఇఫ్ యూఆర్ పబ్లిషింగ్. ఓకే, సో మనం పబ్లిష్ చేసిన తర్వాత కూడా అది 1 వీక్ వరకు వాళ్ళు ఆ అప్లికేషన్ మీద టెస్ట్ చేస్తారు. సో అప్పుడు మాత్రం అది మనకి యాక్సెప్ట్ అవుతాయి. సో దాంట్లో ఈవెన్ మీరు ఒక మొబైల్ నెంబర్ అడిగినా కూడా యూజర్స్ది, సో ఆ పర్టికులర్ మొబైల్కి అనేది ఎందుకు తీసుకుంటున్నారు మనం అనేది కూడా వాళ్ళు కాన్సన్ట్రేషన్ చేస్తారు. అండ్ ద సేమ్ టైం దానికి సంబంధించిన ప్రికాషన్స్ మనం ఏం ఫాలో అవుతున్నాము అనేది కూడా మనం వాళ్ళు చెక్ చేస్తారనమాట. ఓకే, సో ప్రీవియస్ డేస్లో అది ఒక ఈజీగానే అయిపోయింది. సో కానీ ఇప్పుడు డేటా వయలేషన్స్ వల్ల డేటా లూజ్ అయిపోతుంది కదా, సో ఈజీగా తొందరగా హ్యాక్ చేసేస్తున్నారని చెప్పి సో దే విల్ ఆల్సో కాన్సన్ట్రేటింగ్ ఆన్ దిస్ పర్టికులర్ థింగ్స్. ఓకే, సో అందుకని చెప్పిన ఇప్పుడు నీకు లాంచర్ అనేది నీ హార్డ్వేర్తో కమ్యూనికేట్ అయ్యి రావాలి. సో ఐ థింక్ ఇట్ ఈస్ ఎ రియల్ టైమ్ అప్లికేషన్. Okay, so it takes some time to designing this launcher theme. Okay, so you see in market we have different developers is available like OS developers is separate part and a theme developers is separate part, app developer is separate part, and game developers is separate. But all applications is working in Android. Okay, so this is only that for app development. Okay, so for creating the applications only. See, now that means games also it is applications, but it's the part of game development. Okay, so you are asking for related to theme development, so it is a separate part. Okay, so anyway, so create a notification channel. So okay, so this is the way you need to create your notification channel. So first of all, you need to write a notification channel like this. So if condition, so now so first of all you need to check whether the mobile is coming from above 8.0 or below 8.0. Okay, so you need to check this condition like this. So build dot version dot sdk int, so greater than or equal to, so build dot version dot codes dot version codes dot o means oreo. Okay, so in this if condition only, so you need to write your notification channel. Okay, so in your notification channel, so you need to create the two properties. Okay, so one part is a channel id. So that means channel id means it is a string variable. So you need to create one unique string. Okay, that is coming from your package. Okay, so it should be unique. And after that, so it is a string parameter, so you need to write anything. So here you need to write your name also, it is not a problem, but you should remember your channel id. So why? Because based on this channel id only, so we can execute our notifications. Okay, so in this notification channel, so you need to create two parameters. The first one is channel id and the second one is a string. Okay, so this channel id is also both are string, but this channel id coming from your indicates your package. Based on this channel id only, so we can able to display our notifications. Okay, and after that, so the notification priority, the third property is the notification priority. So priority means, so in case if you are observing your notifications clearly, so some notifications will be displaying in background, Some notifications will displaying in foreground. That means the notification will be displaying in inside the app. Okay, so if you are displaying the notification, it will occupy the inside the app. Okay, so now I will show you in a practical way. So then you have a clear picture. Okay, so it is a importance. So importance default means whatever the properties you are setting by default notification in your mobile phones. So those settings will be by take it is taken. Okay, so in case if you are giving any importance high, it will occupy high priority of the particular notification. Okay, that means the overlap it is available in inside your application. Inside means it is override the your app theme. Okay. Okay. See, these are the importance level. So that means a range from uh, importance none to importance high. So okay, so four priorities is available. Okay, so based on our priority, so we can displaying you can use any priority. Okay, and lower versions it is different. So in higher 8.0 or higher versions, we can add the importance, but in below versions we need to add the priority. Okay, so next slide it will displaying. Okay, so see here, the set is to support the earlier versions of Android, the lower than API level 26, you need to set the set priority. So, but here above the 8.0, so you need to set the important. Okay, so set important method. So you need to write like this notification manager dot importance. So, but in below versions, so you need to write this method. Okay, so set priority method you need to write it. So in that, so you need to write priority high or priority default or priority minimum or priority maximum. So that's based on our requirement. Okay, so you need to write like this. Okay, so now the difference between the priority and high. Okay, so priority and high. Okay, so generally is the user visible the importance level. So these are the four different levels for importance. One for urgent and another one for high and another one for medium and the last one is low. Okay, so if the particular applications is doesn't mandatory, so you can able to see you can able to use this low properties. Like if you're using the low properties, no sound and doesn't appear in the status bar. Okay, so if you are when you are opening the particular application, so then only you can able to see your notification when you are using this priority low. Okay, so for low priority you can use importance minimum if mobile is Oreo or above. If the mobile is below version, so you can write the priority minimum. Okay, so in case if it is a medium, in case if you are using the any medium priority, so it is no sound. Okay, so that means if you are when you are getting the any notification, it doesn't disturb you. Okay, so no sound, but it will appear in our status bar. Okay, so without a display, without any sound, it will display in the status bar. Okay, so now in case if you are using the medium priority, the above versions you can use the importance low, and for below versions you can use the priority low. Okay, and in case if you are using the high priority, so it will make a sound. Okay, and at the same time it will displaying in notification status bar also. Okay, so that time so you can use the importance default and priority default. So in case if you are using the importance default or priority default, so whatever the notification settings you are setting in your mobile phones, those settings will be will occupy to this high priority. Okay, so and in case if the notification is urgent, so it make a sound and it appears heads up the notification. Okay, so heads up the notification means I will show in a practical manner. So, okay, so now in case if it is an urgent, so you can use the importance high or priority high or priority maximum. So okay, so these two properties you can use in below versions. Okay, so these are the differences between importance level of your notification and above the 8.0 and below the 8.0 versions. Okay, so in case if it is above 8.0 version or above, you can use the importance. In case if it is below 8.0, you can use the priority. Okay, so this is the main difference between 8.0 and below or above versions. Okay, so for next creating the notification. So this is all about the for permission setting, and next you need to create the notification. So how to create the notification? So you already know it. So previously in previous concepts we all are creating the alert dialog. Okay, so in previous concept, so we all are creating alert dialog. So in alert dialogs we are writing alert dialog dot builder, right? So it is the same way here also you need to write. Sorry, notification compact dot builder. So why? Because so in alert dialog, so the alert dialog will take care of all those things like icon property or title property or message property, so whatever it is. Okay, so like that. So here also, uh, this notification compact will take care of everything. Okay, so this notification compact will take care of each and everything. Okay, so based on this notification compact only, so you can able to display your notifications. Okay, and so in this notification compact dot builder, so you need to display two parameters. The first one is context, so and the second one is channel id. So channel id means whatever the channel id you are creating inside your notification channel, so you need to use those uh, particular channel id here also. Okay, so it is a string parameter, right? Okay, so now you in this notification dot builder, so you need to set all the properties like set title and set message or set a priority icon. So those all those things, so you need to set this notification compact dot builder like this. So small icon and a content title and a content test. In this, in case if you observe this screenshot, so it will be very easy to observe. Okay, so this is the way you need to set all the properties. I will show you in a practical manner. Okay, so okay, so in case if you are clicking any notification, so what is the action will be appear? So it is available the help of pending intent, so you can able to see. So I will show in practical manner, no problem. These all those things. Okay, so and the next one is delivering the notifications. Okay, so as of now we are completing the theory part of so for creating the notifications and so creating the notification channel. Okay, so how to create the notifications and how to create the notification channel. Okay, so after that, so we need to deliver the notification. Okay, so in case you completed the above parts, so without using the delivering, so you are unable to displaying our notifications to the users. Okay, so how to deliver these notifications? Okay, so you need to use the notify method. Okay, so you need to, so these methods all are available in our notify method. In case if you are not writing this notify method, so we are unable to displaying our notifications to the user. Okay, so these all notifications will take care of this notification manager. Okay, So these all notifications will take care of this notification manager. Okay, so you need to write like this. And one more thing, so you need to create and you need to create the notification manager, and you need to initiate it. So in case if you are why, because notification means it doesn't having any UI with your application, and it is the UI is available in our notification status bar. Okay, so that's why you need to use the service. Okay, so like in case if you are using the Google Maps, so you need to use the location services. In case if you are using any weather related applications, you need to use the weather services, or Bluetooth services, or Wi-Fi services, so whatever it is. So like that, so here also you need to use this notification service. Okay, so without using this notification service, so we are unable to get the our notifications. Okay, so this is the way you need to write your notification service inside your onCreate method. So why, because in only onCreate method will take care of your activity. If you, the activity will launch, so then only you can able to perform all those operations. Okay, so this is all about the theory part of notifications. Okay, so this is all about the theory part of notifications. Okay, so now coming to the practical. Yeah, exactly. So first of all, we need to create the notification service. Then only then you can able to create your notification. Okay. So now all of you create your Android Studio project. Now all of you create new Android Studio project. Okay. So here, in case if any project is open from your end, so go to file, then click on close button, close project. So now here create a new project, click on create a new project, select empty activity, create a new project, select empty activity, select empty activity, then click on next. So give your project name as notifications. So give your project name as notifications. So give your project name as notifications, then click on finish. So it takes some time so to create our projects. Okay, so from your end, so if it is created, so just create one button. Okay, so change the constraint layout to linear layout, and removing the test view, and after that create one button and apply on click property. Okay, so once my project Gradle is building, so I will tell you how to create those all those things. Okay, so you already know it. Okay, so once again I will tell you once my project creation is done. Okay, so please. Okay, so now my project is ready with us. Okay, so now all of you open your activity underscore main.xml file. Okay, so all of you open activity underscore main.xml file. Then click on split. So here by default it will showing a constraint layout. Okay, so change this constraint layout to linear layout. Okay, change this constraint layout to linear layout. Linear layout, and apply orientation. So apply orientation as vertical and remove this test view, and so after that also create one button. Remove this test view, create button. So here you can create anything. So here I'm writing width as a match pair and height as a wrap content. And test notification. Notification, and after that so give the on click property. Give on click property. Android colon on click. So here I'm writing the notification. Here I'm writing the notification method. Okay, so you all are getting error, I think so. Okay, so here just click on alt enter, place your cursor. Okay, so place your cursor and click on alt enter. Place your cursor, click on alt enter. So you all are getting on suggestions, create a notification in main activity. Is create a suggestion in main activity. Okay, so all of you select this one. So the method is available in our Java file. Please just wait. If you are creating any notifications, so first of all you need to create the service. That means you need to write your notification manager, and after that so you need to get the service from the notifications. Okay, so first of all, in case if you are writing the notifications, so you need to create the global variable notification manager. There is a class called notification manager. Okay, so here there is class called notification manager. So here I'm writing the manager as a variable. Okay, so with the help of this manager variable, you need to write your service inside your onCreate method. Okay, so you need to write your onCreate method here only. Okay, so like this, manager is equal to get system service. Get system service. So inside this get system service, you need to write your service name. Okay, so that is we need to call the notification service. Why? Because we are working with your notifications. So that's why here I'm calling notification service. Okay, so notification service. So now you all are getting error. So why? Because just if you observe here, so it is showing like this. It is if you place your cursor, just click on alt enter, so it is cast to android.app.notification manager. So why? Because so it is expecting object. So here the right side part, that is manager as the object. So why? Because it is the object of notification manager. But here the left side part is notification service. So these two properties are not equal. So that's why it is it is asking the typecasting. So that's why just click on here, alt enter. So here select cast to notification manager. So if you are clicking on it, so the notification manager will add like this. That means it is a casting. So now, so you can observe the error will be removed. Okay, so this is the way you need to create all the system services like notification services or Bluetooth services or location services, whatever it is. Okay, so after that, so you need to create your notifications. Okay, so here we are calling our notifications. So now you need to create your notification. Okay, so inside our notification method, so there is a class called notification compact. Okay, so notification compact dot builder, notification compact dot builder. So here I'm creating the object for notification dot builder. Okay, so equal to new notification dot builder. Okay, see here in this notification dot builder, so you need to pass initially in case if it is below version, below 8.0 versions, so you can able to pass only contest. Okay, so we can able to pass only the contest. Okay, so but uh, in above versions, in case if you are using this contest, this notification will not appear. You need to write the channel ID also, but as of now we didn't create any notification channel. So once we clear with this notification part, so I will create the notification channel. Okay, so as of now I didn't create any notification channel. Okay, so now we need to set the remaining properties like title or icon or whatever it is. Okay, so that is the notification compact dot builder object is builder. With the help of builder, you need to pass the remaining properties. Okay, so builder dot set content title, set content title. So the title is a string parameters in double quotes, so you can write anything. Okay, so in double quotes, so you can write anything. Okay, so this is notification. So here I'm writing. Okay, so this is notification. So and after that, so here I'm writing no builder dot set content test. Set content test means it is available in inside our notification description part. Okay, so here I'm writing this is first notification. See here you need to get the dynamic notifications also. So here this is a string parameter. So in case if it is in a dynamic notification, so just you need to call the particular dynamic string here. So then only so you can display the dynamic notifications. Okay, so it is a testing purpose. So that's why here I'm writing in normal manner. Okay, so builder dot next one is setting the icon. So builder dot so set a small icon. So there is a property called set small icon. Okay, so in this property, so you need to set your icon. So by default, these icons is available in our mipmap folder. So that's why here I'm using this mipmap icons. So r dot mipmap dot so IC launcher round, IC launcher or IC launcher round. Okay, so builder dot set small icon. Okay, so next. So here this is the way you need to create in the notification. So here my the part is completed. That means creating the notification part is also completed and a notification service creation is also completed. So but we need to deliver this notification. Okay, so next part is we need to deliver this notification. Okay, so how to deliver this notification? Okay, so these delivering the notifications will take care of this notification manager. Okay, so these deliver this notification, all those things all are will take care of this notification manager. So this notification manager object is manager. So okay, so you need to write the notify method with the help of manager. Manager dot notify. Manager dot notify. Okay, so in case if you are observe here, it is asking the two parameters. The first one is integer and the second parameter is notification. So this first parameter means it is integer, so you can write any integer value. So like 67. So I am taking the random integer. So you can write any number. Okay, so you can create any number. Okay, so after that, so you need to write your notification compact.builder. That means it is in this notification compact.builder only the properties is available. That means the title property and text property and icon properties, so these three properties is available inside your notification compact.builder. Okay, so now here you need to call these properties. Okay, so you need to build this notification. Okay, so builder dot, so this notification compact.builder object is builder dot build. Okay, so this notification compact.builder object is builder. So that's why here I'm writing builder dot build. Okay, so now you can run your application and check your outputs whether the notification is displaying or not. Okay, so now just run your application and just check your outputs whether the notification is executing or not. Okay, so if the notification is available, I think so you are using below 8.0 version mobiles. If the notification is not appear, uh, the mobile phones is above 8.0 version. Okay, so just check from your end whether the notification is displaying or not. Okay, so I'm also running my application. So let me check whether the notification is available or not. So please wait. If the notification is not available, so we need to create the notification channel. Okay, so please wait. The application is running. Okay, so now all of you observe here. So this is the our application. So we are creating one button. Okay, so if I am clicking this notification, so we are unable to get any notification. So just wait a minute. So I will clear my notifications. If I am clicking my notification, so here I am unable to get any notification. Okay, so in my project I am creating these properties. So this is notification, this is the first notification. Okay, and one icon, and the notify method is also working fine, but I am not getting my notifications. Why? Because my mobile is 9.0. Okay, my mobile version is 9.0, so that's why. So here I am unable to get this notification. So in case if you need to rectify this error, we need to create notification channel. Okay, so please give confirmation from your end also. So how many of you getting this notification? Okay, so and how many of you getting this notification, how many of you not getting this notification? Okay, so didn't get output. Okay, okay, so in case if you are getting out this notification, so first of all you need to create the notification channel. Okay, so now all of you go to your on create method. See this, no, it is not mandatory to create in non-create method. So you need to create this notification channel inside this uh, notification method also. Okay, so you need to create a and inside the uncreate method and this notification inside this notification method also. That's your wish. I'm creating inside this onCreate method. Okay, so write the condition. Okay, so for your understanding purpose, here I'm writing, make it as a comments, create notification channel. Okay, so I'm writing the condition. So if build dot build build means with the supporting package is Android.os. If the OS is above the Oreo, okay, so we need to write condition. So build dot version dot sdk int build dot version dot sdk int greater than or equal to, so build dot version name version code dot. So here all versions is available like base, cupcake, donut eclair, and Freo, gingerbread, honeycomb, ice cream sandwich, jelly bean, Kit Kat, lollipop, marshmallow, nougat. Okay, so Oreo, Pie, Q, R version is also available. Okay, so here you need to write O. Why? Because it is above 8.0 version. So okay, so now you can write your code blocks. Okay, so here you need to write your notification channel. Notification channel equal to new notification channel. New notification channel. So here you need to write these three parameters. That first parameter is string, and the second parameter is char sequence, that is names, that's your wish, and this string is also your wish, and the importance, that means important high or important below or important medium or important default. So that's based on our project requirement. Okay, so here I'm writing the first parameter is string. So here I'm writing my name, so that is a Sai, and the second parameter is also string parameter. So here I'm writing Android. See these two properties is user defined properties. So you can write anything. Okay, so that's based on your interest. Okay, and the third property is importance. This important property will take care of the notification manager. Okay, so notification manager dot. So here, in case if you are observe here, these all properties is available: importance default or importance high, importance low, important max, important minimum, importance none. Okay, so here there is options called 0 to 5. Okay, so in case if you have any high priority, so you can give the importance max. Okay, at the end of the line you can write the semicolon. Okay, so you need to write like that. Okay, so if in case if you are using any importance maximum showing the red color, so let me check why it is showing the red color. Yeah, okay, so it is not a problem. Okay, so in case if you have, okay, so importance default also, so it is available. In case if you are using the importance default, so you can use the importance default. Okay, so in case if you are using the importance default, so it doesn't showing any error. So in case if you are using important max, so it throwing error. So now you all are getting like this. So just click on alt enter. So just select suppress add support suppress int wrong context. Just select this one. So your error will be removing. Okay. Okay. So your error will be removing. Okay. So no problem. So you can take anything. So importance default or importance maximum or so whatever it is, you can take anything. So it is not a problem. Okay, so here I'm choosing the default. Okay, so after that, so you need to set a few properties to this notification channel. Okay, so you need to set these few properties to this notification channel, like channel dot. So channel dot, so these are the properties like enabling the lights, enabling the properties equals. Okay, so get audio attributes, get a conversation ID, get description, get a group ID, group, get importance, get light color. Okay, so you need to write with the help of these properties, you need to customize your notifications. Okay, so by default I'm using the so default properties like enabling the lights and enabling the vibration. See, few mobiles having the, when you are getting the notifications, it will, the lights will be enabling. Okay, so it is completely based on your phone settings. Okay, so here I just I am enabling lights. Okay, so lights, so you can, it is a boolean property. In case if you are writing the false, the lights will not enabling. In case if you are writing the true properties, the lights will be enabling if you are getting the message notification. Okay, so channel dot enabling vibration. Okay, so if when you are getting the notifications, you are getting vibration message. Okay, so just I'm adding only these two properties. So in case if you are adding any more properties, you can add it from your end. That's your own interest. Okay, so after that, so you need to create the notification channel. So, okay, so here I'm just to write the properties, these all notification channel properties. So now you need to create the notification channel and set this notification channel to your notification manager. Okay, so now I'm writing manager dot, so create a notification channel. Okay, so create notification channel, create a notification channel. Inside this notification channels, you need to call the object of notification channel. Okay, so we already have the notification channel object, the name of channel. Okay, so you need to write like that, like just channel. Okay, so now your notification channel is also ready. Okay, so in your notification channel, the channel ID is also available, and the prior we are writing the importance, and we are enabling the lights and the vibration, and we are creating the notification. See, I already told you. So in case if you are, if your mobile is above the 8.0 version, you need to call your, along with this contest, you need to call your channel ID also. Okay, so now my channel ID is Sai. Okay, so whatever the ID you are creating here, so you need to call that ID, comma, here this notification compact, this comma, in double quotes, you need to write your notification ID. Okay, so in case if you are writing here whatever the string you are writing inside your notification, you need to write same notification ID in your notification compact dot builder. So I'm writing like this. Okay, so now you can run your application, whether the notification is available or not. Okay, so just run your application and check your output. Okay, so just to run your applications from your end also. Okay, so now everyone has got the output. Okay, okay, so now all of you observe here. So I'm got the outputs when I'm clicking this notification. So now you can able to observe the notification is available or not. See, if I am drag this is the notification. This is the first notification, and the notification icon is also available. Okay, so based on my phone settings, it will be displaying like that. Okay, so this is the notification. So if I'm clearing this notification, once again I'm clicking this notification. So now you can able to observe here my notification is available. Okay, so it is by default notification. So here I'm setting this notification without using any sounds. Okay, so because I'm setting I'm changing my phone settings like that. Okay, so in case from your end, so in case if anyone is changing to this importance default to importance high. Okay, so let me try this one also. So importance high. Okay, so now you can run your application. Okay, so and check your output whether it is there any difference between those importance higher and importance default, those all properties. Okay, so just run your application. Okay, so my application is running. So if I'm clicking this button, the notification will be available. So, but here I'm unable to get any difference. Yes, I think I'm changing my phone settings. So from your end, I think so you all are observe this importance high and importance default. Okay. Okay. So this is all about the all about notifications. Okay. So now the next part is handling the click events. Okay, so if you are clicking this notification, it doesn't perform any operation, right? Okay, so regularly if you are clicking any notification, it will be redirecting to your application. Okay, so same like that, so we need to redirect to our applications, right? Okay, so we need to handling the click event also. Okay, so with the help of intents and pending intents. Okay, so if I'm clicking this notification, it doesn't perform anything. Okay, I need to perform this click event handling. Okay, okay, so first of all, in case if you want to navigate from the notification channel notification bar to your activity, so now also you need to write intents. So but with the help of pending intent only, so you need to navigate from the notifications to this your applications. Okay, so here I'm writing like your pending intents. Okay, so here all of you write intent I equal to new intent of, here I equal to new intent of. So here I'm writing the first parameter is this comma. So here I need to navigate from this activity only. So main activity dot class. Okay, so why? Because in my project I having only one activity, that is main activity. So okay, so that's why here I'm writing only contest is this and main activity dot class. Okay, in case if you're having any different activities, so you need to change these activity names. Okay, so after that, so we need to write the pending intent. Okay, So pending intent, it is a class. Say pending intent is a class. Okay, so pending intent. So here I'm writing the object is a pi. So equal to pending intent dot get activities. Pending intent dot get activity. So there is a property called pending intent dot get activity. See, all of you here, when you are taking this property, so all of you carefully. So here the activities is available and activity is available. So okay, all of you select activity. Okay, so now all of you observe here. You need to take these parameters. The first parameter is contest. Second parameter is your request code. And third parameter is intent object. And the fourth parameter is flags. Okay, so you need to call these parameters. The first parameter is contest. Okay, so contest means this, comma, and the second parameter is request code. Okay, so request code means this request code is available in your notify method. Okay, so with the help of this this id, that is 67. Okay, so your request code is 67. Okay, so in case if you want to change here your request code, you can change it. So but whatever the request code you are writing in your notify method, so you need to call this id only. Okay, so here 56, but these are two request codes, both are same, comma, and the next parameter is intent object. So okay, so here I'm calling the intent object is I. Okay, so you need to call I, comma, and the fourth parameter is flags, and the fourth parameter is flags. Okay, so flags means, so pending intent dot pending intent dot, so flag update current or flag update one shot or flag no create. So you can create anything. Okay, so here I'm selecting flag update current. So in case if you want to observe any IDs, so see this is the string, but in your parenthesis it is called as a integer. So that's why here I'm calling the flags update current. Sorry, flag not cancel, so flag update current. Flag update current. Okay, so in case in normal projects, in case if you want to start the activities, we can use the start activity method. So but it is a pending intent. Okay, so that's why you need to write the property to this builder. Okay, so builder, so with the help of builder only, so you need to navigate. So builder dot set content intent. So there is a method called build set content intents. In this set content intent method, so you need to call pending intent object. So set content method, so you need to write pi. At the end of the line, you need to write the semicolon. Okay, so this is the way you need to navigation from your notification bar to your activities. Okay, so now just run your applications and check your output, whether that it is navigating or not. Okay, so just I'm running my application. Okay, so just check your output. So by default notifications, here I'm clearing. Okay, so here I'm getting my notification output. So I'm clicking this notification. So now all of you observe, here I'm getting, this is notification. Okay, so now I'm creating this output. Okay, so I'm clearing my recent screens here. Okay, so but okay, so at the same time my notification is also deleted, removing. So okay, just wait a minute, I will opening again. Okay, so this is okay, so I'm clicking this notification. Okay, so now previously when I'm clicking this notification, so it will not navigating. Okay, so now I'm clicking this notification, it will open to our application. Okay, so but in notification bar your notification will be available. If I'm clicking, it will be again open. When I'm clicking this again, I'm opening. So but this notification will not clear. Okay, so but I want to clear this notification. Okay, so when you are getting any WhatsApp messages, if you are clicking the particular WhatsApp message notification, the WhatsApp message notification will be removing in the notification channel, notification bar. But here my notification is not removing. Okay, but I want to removing this notification when I'm clicking this notification. Okay, so I want to do like that. Okay, so here I'm writing, so here there is a property. So in case if you are doing like that, so here there is a property called set auto cancel. There is a property called set auto cancel true. There is a property called set auto cancel true. Okay, so now okay, so just now run your application and check your output. Okay, so now I'm clicking this notification button. So I'm getting this notification. Okay, so when I'm clicking this notification, it will navigate to our activity. Now observe, my notification will be clear. Okay, my notification is clear. Okay, so this is the way you need to develop your notifications. Okay. Okay, so I hope you all are understanding this concept. Okay, so this is the way you need to handling your notification and creating your notification channels. Okay, so and create the notifications. Okay, so that's all for today's session. So if you have any doubts, you can ask. Okay, so I think you don't have any doubts in today's session. Okay, so okay, so thank you to all. So I'm closing the session. So thank you to all.